All right. Welcome back to another stream. Apparently today is welcome back to. Apparently today is the bot farmer not available. Seems to be because all the ores are available. I'm quickly gonna grab some of these ores. Let's do a quick round before we entering the Blackrock mountain, where we'll be doing our inventory, auction house, and then we proceed inside the dungeon. But I believe first we still have to do one more quest here in Searing Gorge. Hopefully it doesn't lead up to multiple quests, but there's a chance of that will be happening. But until that, we will do those quests, and after that we will definitely head inside the Blackrock mountain. Do the dungeons, the raids, etc. Alright. Let's collect all these ores, and then once we're finished, proceed and enter the instance. Enjoy. And we're streaming 2 hours before, because I don't know what the weather is gonna be, and I do not know. Because if there's a thunderstorm, it's most likely that I have to end the stream. We are here in Spain, so we are between the mountains, and it's a bit risky. Last time my monitor died by it. I'm happily managed to fix it, and yeah. I'm pretty sure the rares are spawned. Just need to find them. Nope. I keep forgetting to dismount. I mean, I get dismounted, I don't have to dismount. I mean, I collect the item and I do not have to dismount when I'm doing the herbs action. Another rare spawn. I think the other rares are inside the mountain. So we might need to check the mountain itself. We'll head back to those other areas in a moment. So we also potentially do not have much competition because of the races are gone. The races in Azeroth. Almost done. There's plenty of ores below us, but currently I do not really know how to access it. Except there's a little hole down there. I'm not sure where the holes are here, but there are ways to get in there. We're almost completing the main service area. Now we shall go inside and see if we can find anything inside. As you can see, there's plenty of ore. I think it's time to enter the caverns.
I must get closer.
I think we're also gonna buy, yes, we're definitely gonna buy bigger back slots. Which we maybe should do right now. So we don't have the issue later on. So containers, bags. We got 30 slots, 34 slots, 36 slots. I think that will be our max. So we're gonna buy 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna buy a Wretched bag. The one of 30 slots, of course. A 38 slot. That's better. There we go. We spent about 8,000 gold on this. but it's for the greater good. So let's do first the backs. And then let's put the other backs down. Alright, this is our new inventory slots. So let's collect everything as well straight away. And we retrieve for a total of 4,600 gold. And we have 156 spaces left. So in terms of like this, we probably will not have any issue regarding to doing the raid instance and stuff like that. We can just happily find and loot everything.
I am out of range.
All right. What we're gonna do now is farm the last pieces of ore and head inside the edge mountain area in search of the remaining rares. And also, yeah, we're just gonna do our best to find the remaining rares and harvest these ores. And well, there's no herbs in there, so we don't have to worry about herbs. Let's give this a shot, what it does. It's okay. It's not the best, but it's definitely doable. Try to make something custom, but it's quite hard for me doing what I do want to have as a custom. Because my main goal is like, I cannot actually say it because then someone else does it, so. And if I do it myself, I will probably put personal sounds in it, so they will be generally copyright to other people to use. So I am the full owner of using these sounds, but the other people's are not, because they don't have these files. Alright, let's enter the mountain and let's see what rares we can find. We still have this elemental over here named Scald. And we get an Essence of Fury. Or Fire. We probably got a... Now it's time to enter the cauldron mountain thingies. The Slack Pit. Let's start to find all our rares. I do think we still have some couple of quests. In the Syrian Gorge, but we'll go there sooner or later. We're just going to get those rares right now. And like I said before, we're gonna do all my auctions and head inside the dungeon mountains. We have a little treasure chest, a dark iron treasure chest. We probably get a blue item. Hopefully we get an epic item. So let's find that out. We get the Tanglewood staff, which worth 500 gold. We have a couple more ores left here. I can say the current value is 5 gold each, but I still have to rescan the entire auction house. And before that, we don't know the actual price. It can go higher, it can go lower.
I require a target.
Couple more ores left down in the slag pit. And I see, do we get another rare? I don't think we have another rare here. We are somewhere deep in the mountain. Not in the mountain we're supposed to be, but we will be there soon. A little patient to that. It's gonna be a maze on itself, this instance, the slag pit, but I think we'll figure it out. Just have a little patience. There's supposed to be an ore here. Right, ignore that. Let's continue going up the ramp and shall we go straight or left? Let's go left. I'll probably find nothing special here. Just this guy.
I need to target something first.
We do find a blade. It's only 10 gold to 20 gold. But we're gonna vendor that one because it's under the 100 gold price. Still have to update my auctionator with the option to ignore off the aura or something, or off the aura, same again, off the quick plate. But maybe it's just ignoring them already, but not everything. Oh, there was a way to it. I didn't check carefully. Well, then we go here to the left. We shall do that with pride, I think. Twilight Lord Arcus. So I'm pretty sure we still have to do all those quests in this area then, because I do see this guy has a quest thingy, but I think in terms of the name of the stream, I will just go inside the dungeons. But let's clear this cavern down here. It's a very mixed up cavern. As you can see, most of the people probably never be here. It's a very beautiful cavern. It's like a dungeon on itself. So we're outside the area again. And we are going back in. There's still plenty of ores and rares left. Well, I'm not sure if there's plenty of rares, but we've got a smolder down here. Hopefully we can... we still have the dynamites. So So don't have to go in the water. Don't kill him at once. Yes, thank you. Couple more ores. And then we head in the mountain. Lava oil. Let's do silver. Let's also see where our hearthstone is. It's pretty far, so I think I am gonna put the hearthstone to thorium point if it's possible. For like quick leave the instance and re-enter the next instance.
I must get closer.
For me the time is now 5 AM in the morning. So if I say words slightly different, I apologize for that. We have the other boss. Okay, so it's definitely, we miss a lot of quests here in the Syrian Gorge. We will definitely come back once we done like the dungeons and everything like that. The dungeons and the raids probably gonna take about, I don't know, maybe 2 hours altogether. Because they're big instances. They're like, the dungeons are almost like raids. And yeah, I think they're all easy. They're all quite pretty fast. I'm not a kitty druid that can run endlessly. Alright, we'll get to the ores on a later point. What is this place? Yeah, we'll get there on a later point. Let's get thorium point. Let's do our auctions really quickly. And let's enter the mountain. So, can we make a innkeeper here? Do we have an innkeeper here? Not by the looks of it. Alright, let me see. Where's Dragonmouth? Where is Dragonmouth? Is that in the Badlands? Yeah, it's in the Badlands. What is wise wisdom? So I think there's not really a place here that has a hearthstone. No. That means, well, maybe the Iron Summit. Let's check the Iron Summit, but I highly doubt it has one. But it's always worth checking. Yes, we actually do have an innkeeper there.
What can I do for you? See you soon.
Can I make
Well
it?
met. Safe travels.
No, it is. Let's sell some trash. Let's sell those bags as well. You have nothing for sale to me, and let's do our auction house. Quickly recheck any vendor. We have 1 vendor, 2 vendor, 3 vendor. Nothing he sells that's special. Neither does he. Alright, let's... we don't have to collect anything. Let's scan our auction house quickly. put our stuff on the auction house, and let's enter the raid instance or the dungeon instance. Which one we will go first? We will see which one we actually will go first. There's a lot of amazing stuff we can farm in there. Alright, this is 400 gold. Skip. 200 gold. 300 gold. Skip. 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 200 gold. 100 gold. Skip. 190 gold. And 140 gold. We're gonna skip this one because it's quite handy. For the 30 more, we will be... No, we're going to do it like this. The large fang, we are getting 1 gold and 70 silver or something. The sungrass, we get 200 gold. The fire bloom, 137 gold. The gold, 120 gold. Thorium, 6 gold. The mithril ore, we just farmed within the time of about 20 minutes. 760 gold. We got some iron ore for 39 gold, and keep in mind they sell for 13 or 14 gold each. Then we got the solid stone for 588 gold, some heavy stone for 101 gold and 40 silver. We have some aquamarine for 1 gold, some citrines for 3 gold, the essence of fire 68 silver, and we end up with the heart of fire for very cheap. Now we are going to vendor the rest of the items. So let's vendor quickly the PoEs, since TSM has the option for that. So TSM sells all the PoEs like now, and we're good to go. We collected 2 more things. Let's enter the Blackrock Mountains, and I think what we can start off is the upper Blackrock Spire or the lower Blackrock Spire, because I think that's the closest we can be. So let's keep our dungeons on a normal. And let's go inside the first instance. And for the sake of, let's add in our loot appraiser. And let's disable our quests. We probably still get a lot of quests to be visible. So we're gonna do loot la. So we're gonna pop that tier to the top. And yeah, let's start digging. I'm not on my rogue, so I cannot go through the stealing their goods, because there is a possible chance that you get a heavy lockbox, and within that heavy lockbox there's a very tiny but small chance to obtain the boost blade, and you know what that means. That means a lot of gold. As we can see, we already obtained the elegant gloves for 552 gold, which will end up to about 460 gold if I will sell it.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
We also will find a lot of these rune cloves,
I do not have a target.
and
Require a target.
so it be. And I think for doing those dungeons, I think it's better to go survival. Because I can just dash and teleport.
Something first.
So maybe I am just gonna change my weapon. Let's go for my heirloom. And then go for melee weapon. Let's see. Let's put you a bit down. Survival, and we're gonna grab the we're gonna grab the other one. So we're gonna equip that. We're gonna change our specialization to survival, and then we're just gonna hop in easier, faster, and everything like that. We just have to finalize some thing. So blah blah blah, your attacks, wildfire bomb, and this is okay. Let's go for the bombies. Each time sentinel the damage, you gain blah blah blah. Okay. There we go. So overall, all the abilities will still be the same. And what we can do is we can harpoon the hell out of it.
Far away.
Like now it's reset, and then,
Target.
or is it only reset on I don't know, it doesn't matter. At least this is slightly faster. And there's a chest, that's nice. It doesn't have a lock on it.
Do not have a target.
And hopefully we get a blue item, but we don't.
I am out of range.
Harpoon. Is it harpoon? Yes, it is. Harpoon, blah blah blah. Killing an enemy that resets the cooldown. It doesn't reset the cooldown, but it's fine.
Too far away. I cannot attack that. I cannot attack that target.
A lot faster anyway, so. No way. We obtained a pristine black diamond, and that's a good price, 320 gold. They're pretty rare, so keep that in mind. We've been lucky that we got that, and apparently this was a rare as well.
I need to target something first.
Hopefully we will obtain more of those thingies.
I do not have a target.
We obtained a mercurial girdle, selling for 1400 gold. And why does it sell for 1400 gold? I have no bloody reason. Hopefully we find another couple chests. There should be a possibility of multiple chests, about 4 or 5 in this instance.
I require a target.
I mentioned the Blackrock Mountain as the title because every instance in the Blackrock Mountain, in the vanilla content, by the way, like there's 4 instances in there, so I can just refer to it and then not announce like all the separate dungeons.
Target something first.
All right.
I require a target.
Okay. We obtained 2 more transmogs. Is there any chest in there? No, there's not. There can be a chest, 2 chests downstairs here.
Out of range.
We'll see them in a moment. As you can see, there's a lot of green items as well. Let's go inside the boss room. There you see another chest, but I do not have a key, which is quite annoying. If I went to go to be a blacksmith, I could open that, but that will be at the cost of farming herbs.
I must get closer.
We're doing alright on slots, as you can see. If we didn't buy these big bags, then we probably had the issue with inventory.
I require a target. I do not have a
There's some powerful mojo. Sorry for the blow. There was a mosquito, and I think the mosquito is trying to bite me right now. There's a chance that there was spawning a chest over there as well. Wondering what the powerful mojos are now. There's this version of the powerful mojo, but there's also the other version of the power mojo, and that's located inside the Zul'Gurub instance, and within that with those items being there, they're being sold for quite amount of gold. I think their prices is about 60 gold each or something. And yeah, there's also this, I think this item is still lootable, but I'm not sure. If you head behind those barrels, go down, there's this little arm. Okay, it's not lootable anymore, but there's supposed to be an item here that you can loot from the old days, but it's not available anymore.
I need to target something first.
I think what we also can do is, like, once we finish the instance, we simply do the Hearthstone, go to the next instance, and the cooldown should be 15 minutes or something, or 30 minutes. But I think it's easily doable with that. There can be another chest about here on my right side. So behind this caravan there can be a little chest. Quite often it's the case. And then another chest can be here on our right side. And there is the chest, but once again I do not have a lockpick, or anything like that, so I cannot open this, which is quite
That
annoying.
is locked.
Potential good loot in there, but it's the case that we cannot open it. Alright.
I do not have a target. I need to target.
We are halfway inside this instance. Current gold we are actually made is about 6,000 gold. We're not that far in the instance yet. Can we loot them? Yes, we can.
Require a target.
It was totally worth it to loot it as well. I think on the end of the instance we might reach up to 7 or 8,000 gold. Just doing
I must get closer.
the run here in Lower Blackrock Spire. It's kinda odd that the bombs do not kill them spread-wise. Alright, we have a quest here, I believe. With this pile. Because I still got the head here. As when I was doing the dungeon back in when I was leveling. At Turok's tribute, I'll combine Omok's head with the rough stone pike. And we have another chest here that I cannot open again. Blackrock Spire. It's not that one. I might have been deleting the quest. Or I don't remember how to get the other item. Let's wait him to pile them up. And there we go. Let's go to the left side here. There should be a rare or something up there. But it's a very, very common rare. See, this rare is always there. And we will always obtain the Worgen Plot. And then we close to complete this quest, and we can actually destroy this thingy now, because it's pointless.
I do not have a target.
Alright. "95 inventory slots. And in this room there can be potentially, I think, 2 more treasure chests. And there will be probably a treasure chest, but I cannot open it. So in that corner there will be most likely a treasure chest. And now we're entering the final room. after this final room, we're gonna hardstone out, do our auctions, and we are heading inside. I think we can do Blackrock, Blackwing Lair, and then go for the Blackrock Depths after that, because the Blackrock Depths is shared location with the Molten Core, and it may be easier to traverse through them. And we will do full dungeons anyway.
I do not have a target.
We get a Mark of the Dragon Lord. Very useful on a smaller level. Downside is you cannot cap your level anymore. So we're done in the Blackrock Spire. Do we have to deliver the quest? Yes, we do. So let's quickly do that as well. Or actually, let's teleport out. And then once we're heading back to the Blackwing Lair, we can technically deliver this quest first, because it's in front of the instance. Alright. Let's quickly hop on our auction house mount. Let's first do the yak for selling our old goodies, our trash. There we go. One more trash to be sold. It's only 5 gold. Let's do the auction house quickly. We can ignore the material tab, and in that run we got 7,000 gold. So let's stop that. New session, stop. And let's put that a bit like there. And let's do the weapons and everything like that. So we're gonna skip under 100 gold, because that's gonna be a long time to be sold. All my prices are a discount of about 20%, so that's why you can see a lot of difference in pricing. So even if an item sells for 400k gold, my price will be like a lot less. Happy for the buyer. I don't care because I get it for free. Let's auction those items as well, because they do tend to sell. And then we got the Greater Fire of Protection potion. And then we're basically good to go. Let's do our last bits. Sell all our bows like that. And then sell all our other equipment. This will disappear, that's fine then. We don't need you. And yeah, I think we're good to go for the next instance.
Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
So let's head into the Blackwing Lair. Hopefully I do the first boss right. Let's see the cooldown or on our thing, that's 30 minutes. So on my shaman that's 15 minutes I believe. Let's deliver that quest first and then teleport to the Blackwing Lair. And it's upgraded to an epic quality. Nice. Not that I can use it, but nice. And it actually sells for 2 gold and 69 silver. Blackwing Lair. Shall we kill those guys too? Yeah. Let's kill the Quartermaster as well.
I need to target something first.
And everything below.
I do not have
You have more things below? We do. What else do we have here? Alright. That's the other way going up there, if you don't know the secret path. Oh. Wrong instance. That's for later. Blackrock Caverns is for later. So let's quickly adjust that. Blackwing Lair. Alright, so let's go to Blackwing Lair in this case.
I need to target something first.
Yeah, Blackwing Lair.
I require a target.
Here we are. And we should be able to use it. It should teleport us to Blackwing Lair. Yes. Alright, Blackwing Lair. Hopefully I still remember how to do this. I think... Can I just kill him like that? Nope. You can't. Well, that's a bummer. That's really a bummer. Alright, let's re-enter. That was a dumb thing to do. Where am I now? We are now saved, so... Let's do this again. Oh god. Okay, I think we have to... I just ruined it. Oh yeah, my pet died. Revive. Alright, I think we have to wait till he died or something. So, in the meanwhile, I will make something to eat, so be right back. did it reset? It did reset. I am quickly gonna turn off my phone alarms. Because else my phone alarms will continually going on non-stop. Alright. I guess it's time to do the actual fight in the actual way. So let's do that and let's get into that as well. Alright. You can turn on my camera if you like. So bear with me in a moment. I will turn it on. If my phone is charged. I just need to have to plug it in with the right cable. Hopefully the settings are still correct. So I will do that very quickly. Use this device as your webcam. There we go. I'm dead again. Alright, let's put this thingy quickly down here. Let's have this deactivated for a moment. Let's go to properties. I'm gonna turn that webcam on. It is slightly decreased in height. There. Okay. And we're simply gonna do the filter for a moment. What was it again? There we go. Yep. And then we're gonna turn that on. I'm gonna change the filter a bit more. Boop, boop, boop. That's alright. As always, I'm going left, I'm going right, it's fine. We're gonna flip that. It always has that issue. Oh. We're gonna flip it, right? Yeah. So that's the other side. No, it was on the right side. Okay. So I'm watching it. All right. Go left. I think it's on the right side. Let's do the boss fight. Our armor is slightly broken. It doesn't really matter. And let's do the X quickly.
I cannot attack that.
Let's do the actual way. Couple more X left. Get away, you fly. There's an annoying little fly flying around me. Probably sewer flyers. We have a lot of them in Spain. It's quite annoying, quite disgusting, but it is what it is. Alright, now we can kill him, and that's fine. We're also going to collect the other tier item sets for the other classes on the same time, so we will achieve completions of sets as well.
The heroes. You are. Your ally here attempted to match his power with mine.
Hopefully we will find a lot of
Shall serve me.
elementium ore, I think it's called like that.
Get up, little red worm, and destroy them.
Too late, friends.
Oh yeah.
Nefarious corruption has taken hold
Do your thing and I will still kill you, so don't worry.
of itself.
I'll help you.
I beg you, mortals, flee! Flee before I lose all sense of control. The black fire rages within my heart. I must release it. Flame! Death! Destruction! Cower mortals before the wrath of Lord. No! I must fight this. Alexstrasza, help me. I must fight.
In the past I did this dungeon so many times, this raid. So most of the items are not good for me to loot anymore. So yeah. Let's stack them all up and kill them all at once with some mighty pants. And now the fun part starts. But we will kill the big guys because they grant us a loot. So this will slightly slow us down. The little whelps do not grant us any loot, so
I am out of range.
we prefer to have the loot, so keep that in mind. There's always a chance to find that specific epic that we've not been looking for, but it's always have a chance to be there.
I must get closer.
So these orcs do not grant us anything, so we can ignore the orcs as well. So let's let's do this. Sorry, wrong button on a different spec. Base mastery is my V button, but here it's not my V button. We're almost there. There's a couple more of these hatches. Say I should loot that one and then it automatically loot this one, okay.
Too far away.
And then we're going to the last boss. And now we're heading inside the room that potentially gives us a lot of gold. And like I said, potential, not 100% accurate, but there's a decent chance to get quite a lot of gold, so we get our first elemental ingot for 136 gold.
I cannot attack that target.
In this room I did get quite a lot of gold in the past. As you can see, the elemental ingots are pretty high, or elementium ingots, sorry, are pretty high in value. And they're pretty high drop as well. Mainly dropped by those dragons, but
I must get closer.
it's a little extra income sort of source of, yeah. So we got also a 5 of portals selling for 1000 gold.
I do not have a target.
And a opal ring, but the opal ring we can ignore in price. Because that most likely will not get sold. Once we enter the Blackrock depths, we have the chance to obtain dark iron ore, which will sell, I hope, still for a decent price.
I require a target.
Recipes are pretty high in value, and it's similar to the Asian tiger stuff. Alright, couple of these enemies left, and then we only have...
I do not have a
We're
target.
pretty close to the last boss, do we? Yep, 4 more bosses to go.
I am out of range.
And
I need to target something
in this
first.
current instance, or this raid, we already collected about 4000 gold of thing. We can exclude the 2000. Technically we collected about 2000 worth of gold. Because the rings, I don't know, sometimes they get sold and sometimes they don't, but I don't get the price of this, 2000 gold. It's probably not getting sold at all.
I must get closer.
Some more aluminium ingots.
Too far away. I require a target.
And let's kill these 3.
I do not have
Got
a
the
target.
big flying dragon, so if you are a blacksmith, you can, or well, miner then basically, then you can do this. I think I already have 300 mining. I don't. No, I don't have 300 mining. So once I reach 300 mining, I can smelt the elemental ingots. So the only problem is, well, it's not a problem. This is 136 gold. So the total craft cost me 1500 gold. So what we need to obtain is arcane crystals. We can get them through mining. And I can actually let them be crafting my druid to make them those thingies we need. And then we make the big money.
I require a target. I
Then we
need to
got
target
a
something
boss we can
first.
technically tame, but I am just gonna kill it. I prefer to have the loot over the tame. I'm also not on my beast mastery right now, and everything can this beast you can probably find somewhere else as well. So I don't want to kill them. I just want to get the loot. That's why we are here. We're 5 minutes on the cooldown. What we're gonna do is simply jump down there after we killed Lord. unless we can exit this instance early. If not, we're just gonna jump out. I probably die.
Let the games begin.
They do not provide us any loot, so let's just wait them out.
The mortals' courage must wane. Now, let's see how they contend with the true lord of Blackrock's spire.
Alright, we accepted a quest. We have to deliver this on Stormwind. And we cannot jump out, okay. It's got 3 minutes on the timer. Let's sort the inventory out a bit. So I still got all these lockpick boxes. I will probably send them to my other rogue. Let's just remove the bind on equip items from this section. And meanwhile, on the way, we're just gonna walk until we can use our heartstone. We do not have to worry about the materials anymore because they are settled in a separated inventory slot. And our next instance will be Blackrock Depths. And after that we will be doing the Molten Core. One minute 22 seconds. Let's just wait the 1 minute and 22 seconds instead of going back through this harsh fields. Thirty more seconds. I could have been outside the instance, but I still would have sell stuff a lot. Alright, let's do quickly our auctions and stuff like that. And we move back in the other mountain. Let's go to the sell tab. Skip sell, skip, sell. It's not gonna get sold, but I'm just gonna put it in auction, and you just never know. Maybe it just gets sold for whatever reason. Alright, we still have the Ace of Portals. We could technically, we can, shall we save it? We could do it. Let's just save it and try to get the complete set.
I have many lucky do's.
Sell trash, sell BOEs, and then sell all the other epics. And once we head inside the Molten Core, we also have a chance to obtain the Orb of Deception. It's a small chance, but it is a chance. Still have to repair. Buy a repair.
Like you.
Alright, Blackrock Depths. Let's put you a bit up here. Blackrock Depths is basically one of my favorite instances. I really enjoy that place. We're not going to the Molten Core yet. We also will clear this area. Just for the sake of it. Because every enemy can reward us, as you can see, with a relic cover key. I'm not sure about the actual slaves, but the regular enemies can do that. So we're gonna give it a go on the Gnoll slaves, but as you can see, most likely they will not do that. But they have a potential loot pool, so it's good to do them anyway. See, we get a mithril lockbox. Another key. And hopefully we'll get a blue item from one of these as well. Most likely it will not be, but you never know. We get high Bernal gloves. Got our first rare down in the caverns. And what we obtain is a fist weapon, which only sells for 15 gold, which makes me wonder. Yeah, the vendor price is only 3 gold as well. But it's still worthwhile to sell it. The other enemies, slaves, do tend to respawn quickly, so you can harvest this non-stop basically. We have a couple more of those enemies here, and we will change the title to Blackrock Depths. So bear with me for a moment. Blackrock Depths. There we go. And we go back to the previous page. We got a little star ruby. The star ruby is not that valuable. It's only under a gold. And what we were going for in this instance is mainly the pristine black diamond and also dark iron ore. The regular black diamond only sells for under a gold, so we can ignore those. It's nice to have some more relic keys, as you can see. I could do that one over there as well, but I will still have to enter the mountain, I mean the raid or dungeon, instead of just doing all those mobs. You want to kill those fire lords, with small chance of an item that's would be very valuable to me.
I am out of range.
And maybe to you too. Remember, I am playing on a European server, and the name of the server is Draenor. We obtained some more dark iron residue, which sells for alright price. Alright, let's enter the Blackrock depths. We shall first go to the left and clear the entire area, and also obtain all the quests. So we start from the left, and then we pushing through the entire instance. Oh, I don't know what I bought. What did I buy? I didn't buy anything. Okay. There's there a schematic deadly scope, which sells for 343 gold. So that's good. Always check those vendors out. Did we? No, we didn't reset. So we're gonna reset our session, as we didn't loot anything yet. Get some elemental fire for 6 silver. And this place is having the fell iron as well. This will be our first fell iron on my character. And look at that. Every single fell iron is about 17 gold each. Now we probably would get a lot of green items, with a small chance of having something stronger. All right. $600 gold we're currently on.
Too far away.
I don't know why they had to make the noise of the killing a hyena like sounds like a puppy. Hopefully we will find certain chests as well that we can actually open and do not require a key. The door should be open. Stack them up in 3, 2, 1. The 7 of warlords. So we get our next card. Not every elemental will drop something. So we need to keep that in mind. So the dark iron residue, we can make quite some gold with it, I think, and it's technically all for free. If it sells on the auction house, we will get a potential 400 gold per 100 dark iron residues, and we will most likely sell everything of them. Most likely. Not 100%, but most likely. Oh yeah, we'll get some more dark iron ore from them. Get a schematic dark iron, which sells for technically nothing.
I do not have a target.
And we have some ore behind the golem. Granted, there's 4 ore this time.
I must get closer. I am out of range.
It's always avoiding to go that first place before. So we don't have to worry. We will be entering the other side anytime soon. We're just clearing those areas first. Look at that. A wall of bloody dead. 5,000 gold. We just found our first epic item. 5,000 gold. That's a good price. This thing will get sold because of its unique appearance compared to the other shields and its quality of the shield itself. Also, when struck in combat, has a 3% chance to encase the caster in bone, increasing armor by 13 for 20 seconds. So if there's like a swing or anything like that, that person can benefit from it. How many keys do we got? We got 11 keys. Alright. Let's kill you guys.
I need to target something first.
And let's open those doors. I think I should have enough keys, but if I do not have enough keys, I will return to this place and retrieve the rest. We still want the main quest, main gate. So we opened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we're missing 1 more key. Sack of gems can be very useful because sack of gems can contain the arcane crystal, I think. I think the last time at least. I actually got the key. More sack of gems, and I own my final key, which is a bummer, but Let's see if I can just open it. No, I cannot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going here to the left. There are a whole bunch of dark iron dwarves. I think it's called dark iron. Shadow Forge, sorry. And it's a whole room filled with them. And I just need one more key. And hopefully we will get that key.
I require a target.
No key here. Still no key. No key yet. Which one will provide us with a little key? I think we already made 200 gold on the auction house.
I need to target something first.
Come on, key. Just one key. It's like searching the One Piece, but it's gonna be the one key.
I do not have a target.
I think all these portals are coming from the Cataclysm era. It's always that one. Finally we get to the final key. So let's go quickly back to the dungeon thingy. Hopefully the other boss will get summoned. And then we can proceed our area completion in the dungeon. Now we kill this chap, and hopefully we get the key for that. Oh, we don't need to have the key for it. It's already opened. We have a little chest behind there as well. And we obtain the Wand of Eternal Light. We also obtain a Cow King's Hide on the same time. We have a star. Alright, now let's head to the arena area. As we need to do the arena, let's clear the enemies on top as well, because they have a potential loot thingy, like we just got the Wall of Death. It's a very nice shield. Just I've seen this shield only dropping twice since this is gonna be the third, but since I played since 2005. And I'm happy that the value is still like 5,000 gold, because it's good money. Alright, let's stack them a bit up. I know the castles will not really come,
I must get closer.
so we have to manually kill them. I don't think you can sell the keys. No. Maybe you can actually. Alright, let's refresh this. Let's get some space. We will not go to the Shadowforge gate yet, as we still have to collect quite a lot of other stuff. So you can see arcane crystals selling for 135 gold, which is good. We have more sacks of gems, some more extra valuable items, a moss agate for 20 gold each. So that's a good thing to gather from this instance. And we will go back up here, but not now. We can do the gates. We cleared the entire area already, so.
I am out of range.
So consider that being done.
Attack that.
We obtain a pattern of the moon cloth back, which will be we will sell that easily. As you can see, my inventory ramping up in the we have some dark iron ramping up in our inventory space. Sorry, the dark iron is very valuable to me. Nice, 68 gold for 4 of them.
I require a target. Too far away.
And we need some prison cell key to open those doors. Once we will open every single door that we can open. Until that, they remain closed. Lord Rocco. I think there was an NPC here that granted you the key to open those doors. Or it was this boss. Either way, they are going to get opened. So let's enter this boss room. Where's the boss? It's right there, so technically everything in this room should attack me. But apparently that's not the case. So let's stack them up and use our 4 ability, which is the butchery. They will all die at once. I didn't obtain the key. So yeah. You will see a lot of things going to be expired because our 48 hours is gone. I will re-auction those items again after we completed the Blackrock depths, and after that we will enter the molten core. I think the prison cell key is from the boss there, over there. We can technically do the arena, or we do the arena after that and then we walk up. I think that's better. So let's try to pull the entire room. Hopefully they do not reset. Actually, let's also just deliver those quests in case we are getting new quests. Yeah, I got you, mailbox. I got you. Don't worry about it.
Talk to me. Keep it real.
But I highly doubt that we get new quests. Nope. Alright. Now we have to clear the right side of this area. And then we go into the arena. We cross the Shadow Forge Bridge. And once we done that, we head to the last boss. Let's deliver this quest because that will grant us another quest. Alright, hopefully those enemies will remain following me. At least that's the end goal. There are still more doors here. Let's clear those rooms. Hopefully we get the key from her. Yes, we do. So we're clearing the... we clear that later. Let's open all those gates. So let's go back and we walk to this side again. So we first going all the way here, open all the cell blocks. And then move the way down to the other side. We cannot loot that. Understandable.
I must get closer.
We have a little NPC here, took all Stormwing. He's being captured. There's also a living one in here. He tortured a slave. I don't know the backstory of that, but at least there's still skeletons alive.
I do not have a target.
There's a slave under the ground. I assume... oh, that's a human slave. And we have Marshall Windsor. I think if you fill up these names... let's see, let's give it a go. Marshall Windsor. Is there anything about it? It's actually a quest. Is it in retail still? So you cannot obtain this quest anymore. And the rewards of the quests are very old items. Alright.
I require a target.
It's a bit nostalgia.
Blood and
Same for all the other captured ones.
Too far away.
All is lost. We have only 51 spots left in our inventory. That's not good. We might have to delete some gray items.
Light bless you.
Our inventory is packed. And even with 160 spots, I still get too much. Yeah. It's gonna be the same in Molten Core. Maybe I should have just sold these items. Our material inventory gets full as well. Let's open the last few of the cell doors. Here is a orc with a ogre.
blood and thunder.
I must get closer.
And the door remains very shut straight away. Shut. So let's do the arena boss. And then proceed to the Shadow Forge Bridge and complete the rest of the instance. We have some doggies here still, apparently. I think I killed everything in there. I believe one more door, something after this. We have Tobias Seacher here. All these NPCs in the cells are related to a classic quest. You cannot do them anymore, even for the Crest Killer. We cannot complete them anymore. There's no door anymore except of the arena. So let's enter the arena and let the progress do its job. For me, it's early morning. It's now 7 o'clock in the morning. If it remains raining outside, I will technically I can actually tame it. I will able to continue playing. So those thunder snouts you can actually tame as well. And then we're fighting the boss. So the Ring of Law. I think we have the entire Savage set. No, we just need the boots. And for reference, this is how this entire set looks like. The boots are nice and black. But I highly doubt I get the boots. Yeah. Alright, let's proceed to the upper section of the Blackrock Spire. Depth, sorry. We already did the spire. I think there's a very small chance that we obtain a vendor in this instance.
I need to target something.
I think that's very close to the Blackrock depths. I mean, why I'm mixing everything up. It's very close to the molten core. There should be a vendor that we can trade to buy like a quartermaster. And at that place we can technically sell our loot. Bloody hell, I got stung in my feet by a mosquito. $400 gold for a ornate cloak. And we're close to the room where we can actually sell stuff, I think. In terms of, we can technically also leave the instance and re-enter. And then run through it quickly. Just to save some spots. I think I need to put on some socks because, well, it still will penetrate my socks, so it doesn't really matter. I'm also glad that some items are not that expensive anymore, so I can sell it as a vendor price and get slightly some transmogs out of it, you know. It's gonna be immune. Some more dark iron ore. I think this is only engineer or quest wise. Do you complete that schematic?
I am out of range.
Alright. Oh my god. Mosquitoes are really a bitch.
I cannot attack that target.
Yeah. Give me a short moment. I am gonna spray some stuff on my legs because it's unbearable. I'm back. Alright, I cannot scratch. We have only 26 spots left. We finally arrived in the room. And we will kill everything here as well. That's activating them.
I do not have a target.
We got the Wayfarer backpack.
I require a target. Too far away. I must get closer.
Which NPC we can trade with again? You're gonna sting me on a different place. Jesus Christ. Alright, make it, you see I'm busy, blah blah. The band plays every night at 8. Well, sadly enough, it's already too late.
I do not have a target.
And then we should have a trader somewhere here. I think it's this guy in the back. That he was it has a quest icon above him. I know, this is the guy. So look at this, 382 gold. Let's quickly go through our bind on equip. Let's sell the rest of our BOEs. I mean trash. This consumes some little time. But once it's done, we don't have to worry about it anymore. Let's do that. So everything is stacked. We have still some soulbound blue items. And there's the last one. Alright. So we can technically kill her right now. Let's see what he wants. He wants a dark iron mill mug. I think we can buy that from her. Yes, we can.
You got my attention. Watch your back.
Let's buy all of them.
How are you? Be good. Interest you on a pint? Watch your back. Here there. Off with you. Talk to me. Be good.
So we have to make him entirely drunk to do this. So we will not kill this guy for a moment. We will kill him in a moment, but not now. The door was already open, but we'll get it done anyway. So we completed him. Do the dark iron ore again now. Alright. And now I think we can buy stuff from him. But most of it is a bind on pick up. But here you got the vendor for all of that stuff. And once you can create those items, you can actually sell those items as well. So, I'm not gonna do the iron ore. Let's do... No, that's too expensive. Like Blood of the Mountain, it's... I think it's a very high valuable item. So, yeah. Let's deliver the last quest down there. And we cleansed our inventory quite a bit.
Need help?
Probably... Yeah, I knew it. So the quest is impossible because we already killed the enemies that we have to do it. And I accidentally skipped them. So my apologies on that. Let's proceed to the next part of this dungeon. We still have to kill 4 more bosses. And that's what we will do. And hopefully we'll obtain nice items. So once we've done that, I think I'm gonna hardstone out and then go back to the room with the teleporter, I think. Reset the instance, of course, and proceed. Yeah, I think... Yeah, sorry. I think I will do that, Jim. So let's clean this room. We still get plenty of dark iron ore. We're gonna do our usual stuff with the auction house and then get back into Blackrock depths, finishing the rest. We can actually do that right now, or we're gonna clean the entire... We clean the entire Blackrock depths first.
I need to target something first.
I need to think out loud sometimes, so I'm sorry for that.
I require a target.
Because I'm gonna skip most of the enemies soon, because my inventory will be loaded up in the molten core and I will not have a chance to vendor anything else. Strange that there's no boss in this room now. Alright, let's do the final 3 bosses. I shall talk to this guy somewhere on top. Doomrel, I think. Yeah. So it's just a wait game now.
I must get closer. Too far away.
And there we are.
I need to target something first.
We're close to enter the molten core
I am
raid.
out of range.
And hopefully we'll find another epic item like we did with the Wall of Death. It's very nice that we obtained that through this instance. Let me quickly see if I do, or if I'm able to loot those enemies. I'm only able to loot the Shadowforged one, so the rest of the enemies are not important.
I must get closer.
So let's do the fiery things. Maybe the elemental drops something. Actually, yes, it does. We need one more fire one. Where are you? There you are. And that will be our final one. So we can do the last two bosses. And the doors open. Look at them dancing. Look at them dying. Macmus. Macmus dies by my harpoon in this case.
I am out of range.
Alright. So if we do sell all these dark iron residue, we will generate 800, 1200, almost 2000 gold from that. Hopefully they will not reset when I jump down. Couple more enemies left. And then we wait around this corner. The usual way to let casters attack us. Why are they all on the other side? Let's go around this corner then. And I technically need to be going to our location. And the boss is triggered. One second. I don't want to kill you yet. I will kill you both. Is there anything else to loot? No, there's not. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my heartstone now. And it will bring us close to the raid. It's just outside the Blackrock mountain. And then we will have to enter Molten Core after we refresh our bags. So let's first sell our trash.
I have many, many wares.
We don't have any other trash.
Many farewell.
And let's do quickly our auctions on the same time. Let's do all the auctions on the same time as well. So we have no annoying full mailbox. Alright. So we generated about 17,000 gold, it says, but it's probably less. Let's start with the items. Everything below 100 gold is automatically vendor. Because in terms of, I will still unlock the item while I will be vendoring it, and even I will obtain the item as transmog if I am disenchanting it. But I'm not disenchanting anything because I am no I'm not an enchanter. They will remain up there for 48 hours, and they will be having a 20% discount except of the materials. Materials will go for full price on the same amount of time. It's either being sold or it's not being sold. So apparently this wrist guard is 16,500 gold, probably a lot less, but We don't know. The wall of that will be sold for 4,000 gold. We have a bid price of 4,000, so someone is probably bidding it. Maybe it's a starting bid price. I still don't know why this one is about 200k gold worth, but maybe it's getting sold at some point, maybe it doesn't. There's some dark iron muck. Let's just auction that. We need the dynamites. And then we start to sell our schematics again. And we have our dark iron residue. We will sell them all for 2,700 gold for one dungeon run. Alright, let's quickly do our materials. We have a huge venom sack for 30 gold. When we go to the meat, still low prices. And then we have the elemental ingot selling for 952 gold, probably almost sell in an instant. The iron ore we sell for 425 gold, if I'm correct. What was this thing called? I don't remember. I didn't even carefully check. We have some iron spider silk selling for 26 gold each. Now we have a bloody ton of rune cloth in that one single instance, I think. 1100 gold. We have some mage waves, a pristine black diamond for 320 gold, some arcane crystals, some lesser moonstones, shadow gems, tiger's eyes, a moss agate, a aquamarine, a black pearl, a small lustrous pearl, a star ruby, citrines, jades, 2 golden pearls, and some bolt of silk cloth, and we end that up with a bear flank. Let's check the actual auction house, which is currently 296,000 gold, and that's part of the reason of the other item. So now we can vendor all the BOEs, and we will enter the molten core.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you. Good fortune.
Alright, clean our inventory, use that for a moment, so we get rid of that item. What I was going to do, I was going to do molten core. Did I want to reset the dungeon, yes or no? Probably not, because I don't want to go through the entire instance anymore. So we're just heading to the molten core. I think we can actually use the teleporter somewhere here. So we could technically skip it. Yes, we can skip this. I'll finish the quest later in the Blackrock depths. Let's now do the molten core. Molten. All right. You also obtain some reputation. And there's our first fiery core for 3 golds. I'll find plenty of more of them. Yeah, some more dark iron. I think these things do not drop anything. Yep. So it's a waste to kill those. We're just gonna focus on the elementals. Can we get loot from the core hounds? I don't think we get loot from them. No. So let's just focus on the boss. We get a major rejuvenation potion for 10 gold. Not that much. But our main goal is the Orb of Deception from the last boss. It happened to be dropping in the past like 4 or 5 times. It wasn't very expensive by then, but I think the price right now is pretty expensive. Hopefully the Wall of Death is gonna get sold as well soon. But I highly doubt that it will be any time within a certain time limit. We got some dark iron Elmok sold for 2 gold. Not all the data is actually being announced for being sold, so keep it in mind. It will be mentioned it's getting sold, but it probably will not say what it will get sold for. Nothing special. We got some dark iron ore. Did I skip a dark iron ore? I did. I did skip a dark iron ore. That's not good. We got our first BOE epic in this raid instance. It's not that much gold, but it's 25 gold. And I can either sell it or I think I'm gonna vendor it. Quite pointless to keep those. We have some core earth. Very cheap price. We'll get to the Blackrock, we'll get to Ragnarok soon, but we first gonna do this section. Hello, Gar. Don't know why you pushed me all the way to the back, but so be it. Brutally Blade. How did it look like? It's that one. We have our Binding of the Windseeker. Don't need it, because we already got Thunder Fury, but it's nice to see it again. Didn't loot the item. I shall do this. Alright, let's jump down here, I think. Yep. What? Sorry, I'm yawning a lot because I woke up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. And if I go during my other time, update, I most likely don't see anyone. So yeah, I need sometimes to stream mornings for me, which is sometimes like quite early, but I'll do my best, you know? That's all we can do. So much iron ore here. If I go down here, will I able to? I have to, I think. I think I cannot summon this boss until I kill the boss down there. Yeah, I need to summon, I need to loot those items first and then go down there. Well. Let's do that boss over there. I think we have only 2 more bosses left, I think. 2 or 3. No, just 2. So now we have to walk all the way to the top again. And then we're going to Ragnaros, and then we completed the Molten Core on the same time. Which means we can continue our quest in the Searing Gorge. And yeah, finish that. We still have to finish that too, so. Because apparently there were some quests that I didn't obtain. Now everything is spawned there.
Impossible. Stay your attack, mortals. I submit. I submit.
Yeah, submit all you want. He's still dead.
You will soon regret the recklessness of your quest.
Alright, we're very close to Reggie. So we're gonna do Reggie now. The next instance after Searing Gorge, well, it might be Gnome Regan because we will go to I think Loch Modan after this. After the Searing Gorge we will go to we are currently in where are we? We're currently in the Searing Gorge, so we most likely will go to Dun Morok, and then we have Gnome Regan. And in Gnome Regan we also have chance to get certain BOEs that are very high valued. So until that, we will still doing some quests in the Searing Gorge, and also we will do the quest in Dun Morok. And I really pronounce everything wrong, but I am not native English. I am Dutch. I'm Dutch, but I do live in Spain. So all we need to do now is hope and wish we get quite a nice BOE drop from Ruggy. And else he let us down. And I do gonna go all around Ragnaros because the 2 more elementals, I think. Should I just skip them? Let's just skip them. I think this was the way up. Yes, it was. Can still kill this elemental here on the left, because the summoning takes some time. There we go. So now we wait till the scenario of Majordomo Executus is finished. And then we are doing Ragnaros. We will, once we are doing Firelands, we will kill him again. We just made 100, we just made 270 gold as well. We have a 6-minute cooldown on our Hearthstone. You idiot. You kill yourself for what? Alright. Please drop me the Orb of Deception. No, 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 no. No, sadly, no. But we do obtain some other pieces. Alright, we cannot Hearthstone out, so I'm just gonna suicide myself. Should I do that actually? I will still have to go to the Blackrock mountain, but I will get my rest sickness. It only takes a minute to complete and not 10 minutes anymore. Alright, let's leave the molten core. There we go. And our sickness is technically instantly gone apparently, so that's also good. And now we shall just go proceed through the Blackrock depths to the Searing Gorge. Alright. So let's quickly do the auction house thing again. Put him on the auction house quickly. Only the weapons. But most likely everything is too low to sell. So there we go, and we're just gonna vendor the rest.
I have many, many wares.
And then we're gonna sell the other items. And let's continue in the Searing Gorge.
Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
Searing. All right. I'm actually. Yes, I'm actually gonna hop off. I'll be streaming tomorrow again. We'll finish the rest of the quest, what we have to do. I do thank you for watching, and I probably see you tomorrow again. Or maybe in a couple hours when I'm maybe gonna do another attempt, or it's just gonna be in the morning. Anyway, thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye!